The reason Amazon is so popular isn't just because of the convenience, but
really?
because it also involves zero human interaction.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty
sad.
God, I wish we had that option for this segment. What's on your mind?
Jeffrey.
But
nice. We're
no.
a human interaction show, Jeff.
Yes, we're the anti-Amazon featuring several minutes of slow, agonizing, non-stop human-to-human interaction.
That's
What's the
right,
Just
Jeffrey.
like everybody loves. We're going to start with Brooke. Brooke, what's on your mind?
Well, I need to apparently clear up some rumors. I am very happily married. Okay.
Yeah, we're complaining about that all the time.
I know, but I have been getting multiple on my Instagram asking if everything's okay with my relationship with my husband.
Are you serious?
And so I finally asked, why? Why are you saying this?
Yeah.
And they said it's because I haven't posted any pics of him in over a month and a half. There was no Father's Day gushing.
Yeah.
There was nothing about him over
Not
the
to
4th
mention,
of
he
July.
never posts anything about you or your
Ever.
family
That's
ever.
just his personality.
And
He
that's
never
the
has.
thing. He goes, ugh, God, why'd you have to post that? It's so annoying.
Oh.
So I just stopped, okay? It's not
Right.
because I don't love my husband or think
I
lovely
like
things
how
about
the
him.
listeners ask is if you tell them all your deep relationship problems
Yeah.
in the DMs.
Well, I think it was out of concern.
Yeah.
They're like, are you okay? Because he's nowhere to be found.
Well,
I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
no, he's
Listeners, if you were smart, you'd DM me or Alexis or one of us, and we'll give you the real tea.
Yeah.
That's true.
She's not going to tell you.
Yeah.
So I would just like to publicly say, since I don't do it on my Instagram, I love
Yeah.
my husband.
Your
I think he's
agent's
a great
telling you
person.
She's going the J-Lo route.
Yeah.
Everything's great with us.
Yeah.
Don't learn. I love him.
According to my publicist,
Yeah.
things are fine.
Very
But you
nice.
won't see any pictures of him.
That's
very
true.
often, so.
Jose, what's on your mind?
I sat next to a lady on my flight home recently,
Okay.
and I noticed, like, immediately she has the cutest dog in the world named
Oh.
Layla, a little French bulldog. And so, of course, we start talking about her dog, and she abruptly stops, right? She's
What?
like, oh, yeah, I got her at the Canadian border. I had to wait there for 3 days.
What?
I didn't know what was going to happen when they, never mind.
What?
And I'm
What is
like,
she talking
huh.
about?
Did they
She's-
smuggle a dog across
I don't
the
know.
border?
It was sketchy. It was a weird pause, almost like she caught herself about to say something incriminating, right?
Is there dog mules out there?
I have no idea. Anyway, we continue. She's like, anyway, Layla loves flying. Well,
Yeah.
her brother used to fly before, but then, never mind.
Oh.
And then I'm starting to be like, what's going on with you and dogs? Like,
Why do you keep even talking to this
Yeah,
woman
like-
if she keeps stopping the
Well,
stories?
because she is so nice and her dog is so cute, and I'm like trying to play with the dog.
Okay.
And so she goes from like really normal to weird. But the kicker was, she's like, well, it's okay. I won't be traveling much anymore. I recently found myself suddenly single. Well, never mind. And that is when I decided to stop talking to this lady. I was like, are you Jason Bourne?
Are you
Yeah.
Brooke in the future? What's happening?
Yeah, that's probably.
What is going on?
She's definitely not posting on her husband
Yeah.
anymore.
No.
Don't talk to
Okay.
strangers with cute dogs.
No, don't do that.
Or anybody.
Yeah.
Ever.
Well, no, that's more you think.
Oh, that's me. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alexis, what's been on your mind?
So I went to the Olympic trials for track recently.
To try and get into the Olympics
No,
or just
no.
to
I
watch?
was I was drinking and watching, Jeff.
Gotcha.
Please.
That's-
Much better
that
time to
checks
be
out.
on.
I was like, what country are you trying to run for? Not this one.
No. Definitely just watching.
Go- Okay.
But there is
You
a
know so many people.
there is a bar after, and there's like one that everybody goes to.
Okay.
So it's really cool because you're there, and it's like all the people who made it to the Olympics and whatever.
Wow.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I feel
really
like they
fun.
would get drunk really fast because they haven't eaten much.
Yeah, probably, honestly.
No calories in their system.
And so I'm there, and I find myself surprisingly not talking to any of the athletes who made it, but to a mom that was at the bar, a mom of an athlete, okay?
Uh-oh.
Cute.
And I'm like really drunk, and I remember just talking to her. Like, I found out she lives near me, so like we were talking about this new Trader Joe's coming that was very exciting.
exciting.
Oh,
Wow,
no.
are you becoming a mom?
I know.
Oh, she is.
I think
Trader Joe's.
Can I get drunk and talk about TJ?
Exactly. So the
Oh,
next
God.
day, I'm thinking back on it, and I'm like, that was like kind of weird. Probably like 15 minutes talking to this like athlete's mom. But then I run into the athlete the next day, okay?
Nice.
Yeah.
And they point at me and they go, "Hey, you're the girl who cornered my mom at the bar and talked to her for an hour about Trader
No
Joe's."
way.
He recognizes you.
Exactly, Brooke. I go, when did I become that person?
Yeah, she wasn't talking to you casually. You cornered her.
Yeah,
You were forcing
apparently
it.
I trapped her. I thought it was mutual, but apparently her son saw otherwise.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wow.
Didn't
Anyways.
get a date with that guy, did you?
No, but he's going to the Olympics, so good for him.
All right, Jeffrey, what's on your mind?
Well, the weather's been so nice here lately. I was like, I need to do something more than just bird watch around my house.
Okay.
So I made a decision, and I said, you know what? I'm going to buy a boat.
What?
No.
I'm gonna do it.
Jeff, don't do
I can't afford a house, so I'm just going to buy a boat.
Invite us out on it.
And
Yes,
so
yes.
Buy a boat.
There's an actual boat
Yes,
store
do
over
it.
by the water.
A boat store?
There
By the
is.
water, bro.
I
That
know,
makes
but
sense.
that's, I don't, okay.
They sell boats there, and
Yeah.
I've never been there. I walk in,
weird
and
name
there's these
for it.
3 big, beautiful boats in the showroom.
yes.
So I know I'm in the right place. It's not like yachts or sailboats or anything.
What
it's
are you
like,
getting?
you know, like
The middle ones.
middle-sized zipping around the lake type
yeah,
boats.
Okay, like a ski boat.
So I
got
felt
like 6
really good
people.
about this until the salesperson comes up to me.
What?
And he doesn't say, "Oh, can I help you, sir?" He goes, "Oh, are you in the right place?"
No.
And I'm like,
way.
I think so. I want to buy a boat. And his second question was, well, what's your price range? And when I told him,
Yeah.
you could see the look of absolute disgust on his face.
Oh, was it way too low?
It was like the Pretty Woman scene where Julia Roberts walks into the nice boutique store and the workers are like, ew, you don't belong here.
Yeah, except Julia Roberts could afford to buy this stuff
Yeah.
there. It's
So
different.
he takes me over to their
Yeah.
fancy LCD touch screen that shows their entire boat inventory.
Oh, he's entertaining this idea for
Well,
you.
he points to the one boat that's in my
that
price
you
range.
can afford.
It's this like tiny old dinker from like the
Yeah.
1990s.
Does it come with rows, like oars?
There's no, it has a motor attached to it, but
Okay.
the cushions are completely worn away.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's blood on the bow of it. And I told him I would think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Are
a
you-
drug smuggling.
I am thinking about it though.
Okay.
Dibs on getting tubed. I want to
Yeah,
get pulled
right.
tubing.
Getting
Listen.
tubes sounds good.
Sorry.
A lot of people texting us wanting to tube Alexis right now. Wow, that's a popular
Keep
saying.
those texts coming in and also text what's on your mind. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.